And you already touched upon this, but I want to get a little bit more into the weeds about the work that's being done to make sure that these investments in infrastructure overhauls actually support marginalized communities who might not otherwise be able to afford these technologies. How are you working down to bring down some of the costs of them?
Well, one of the things that comes to mind right away is what's called the Affordable Connectivity Program. So, if, for example, you live in an area where you have access to fiber optic cable, but you can't afford it, there is actually a subsidy in the bill that pays up to $30 per month per family for high speed internet. The other thing that we're working really hard to do is talk to the internet service providers to make sure that the private industry actually offers plans at that cost so that the amount of money that people have to pay is de minimis. One of the real focuses of this administration is the idea that you build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out, not the top down, and that when the middle and the bottom are doing really, really well, wealthy people actually do better. So this is not just a matter of economic justice, which it is. It's also about an economic theory that this is about economic growth and that nobody should be left behind in America. One of the real challenges that we have in this country is people feel left out. They feel not seen. They don't feel like they have a fair opportunity. And so when we talk about reaching out to communities and we use the word equity, we're talking about everybody. We're talking about white and black and Hispanic and Asian. We're talking about people that live in rural areas and people that live in urban areas. I mean, one of the things that has just happened is we've gotten disconnected from each other. And so as this money gets pushed down through the different federal agencies, to the governors, to the mayors, to the tribal communities, we're really trying to encourage them to not just do the same old okey doke, to really reach out and touch those people. So whether you're sitting on a porch in Dogpatch, Kentucky, whether you're in the hollows of West Virginia, whether you're sitting on the beach in Los Angeles, whether you're in Lower Nine in New Orleans, everybody gets to have a piece of this. If in fact you happen to be in Lowndes County, Georgia, and you're having a huge problem with the sewage system, which I know is hard for some people in America to understand, but it happens all over the country. We want to make sure that you have access to these dollars as well. And our team is pushing on the governors and the mayors to live this ethos as well. And we'll follow the work that they do. As I said, this partnership between the state and the local governments is critically important because they are the ones who are going to actually do the building. We're going to get the money to them. We're going to help give them some direction. We're going to work with them, cooperate with them. And at the same time, we need to make sure that we rebuild America as one country.